what we believe can actually cause injuries. So I'm helping a client to heal a left-sided adductor injury, and I thought you would get something out of this short discussion. I was explaining to her, sharing with her my opinion on how it was that she came to be injured. And I said to her that when you have a joint, in this case, left hip joint, which is tighter than the right, the muscles on that left side start to become tight. Limited joint range of motion, tight muscles, and also there is a nervous system compensation because of the joints and muscles. And then sometimes when you load the frame, in her case with squats, sometimes we get injured. That's by no means inevitable, and I'll discuss that a little bit later. And she said to me, she said, I think it's actually worse in my case because I think I have to push through the pain. And I realized I was able to draw a connection between our beliefs and how we move and injury. And I drew out this handy little diagram, right? Now, each of these terms I'm using in a way that's informed by, or that comes from Chinese movement practices, Chinese medicine, as well as some Western movement practices. So allow me some creative license for saying things like tendons that means a whole lot more than just that. I could do a whole discussion and video on each of these. Maybe I'll get into that in the future. So our beliefs, that's not just what we think, it's also what we believe and think unconsciously, such as, I have to keep going, right? Let's leave it at that. The problem with our beliefs, the top layer of us, is that it doesn't give us time. How can I say this? When you believe that you have to keep going no matter what you're feeling, that doesn't allow you time to bring in your awareness to how you're feeling, and that predisposes you to injury. Our awareness is something that we have to make a conscious choice to bring in every time we move, throughout the whole movement process, throughout the whole movement session. And it's not her fault that she got injured. It's not anyone's fault that they get an injury like this. Being aware is a practice, just like breathing and bracing is a practice, just like learning to align your body in a squat takes practice. And that practice of being aware allows us the space to feel what's happening in our body, and then to use and then to make movement choices that are different, that might not injure us or that might help us to rehab our injury. And that's another part of that top layer of us that goes with beliefs and thoughts. That's our creativity. Was it inevitable that she was going to get injured? No, not at all. But it takes awareness. It takes conscious awareness to find imbalances and to use different movement patterns so that we don't get hurt. So I hope that'll be useful to some of you. I hope that you find bringing your awareness to your process of movement to be stimulating and fun, and that it helps you on your journey of healing.